Bird lovers, even if you're just a casual bird lover, you got to take care of the fine feathered friends all throughout the cold winter weather. Here to help you do that is Eric Brown with Wild Birds Unlimited.
Howdy,
Eric,
folks.
welcome back to the show.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
You got some really cool, and these are literally state-of-the-art bird feeders.
It's high-tech stuff, yeah, and it actually does work, like you said earlier, Chip.
It does work.
It does, it does.
All right, pick one and begin and tell us the beauty about
Well,
this.
basically what I decided to bring today is it's the season for the holidays, but it's also the season for the critters trying to eat all your bird food. So everything I brought today relates to a deterrent product.
I was going to say, there's a ton of squirrels everywhere.
There is. Well, we've kind of come out of the natural harvest season where there was a lot of food available, but a lot of that's depleted. So now they're looking for food sources just like your birds are. And so there's a lot of stuff on the market that claims to be pest resistant, but it's not.
Well, one of these is
Yes, sir.
the one closest to you, the fundamental squirrel
Yes, sir, that one right
proof
there.
feeder. Show us how
All right,
that
how
works.
does it work?
Well,
Yeah.
basically what it is, it's an elongated design because a gray squirrel can stretch about 18 inches. So the little bugger can get to right here, but he can't reach to where the food comes out without touching some part of this feeder. So if he touches the top of it, the cage, his weight actually closes the feeder, won't release till he gets off, and so if he grabs the bottom, it'll close, or the side, it closes. But the beauty of it is it's calibrated to accommodate birds up to pileated woodpecker size.
Wow,
So
perfect.
everybody can get on it, but you can hang it in a tree, your deck. You don't have to be specific as far as like baffles go. But that one is a real winner.
And now this guy's got a little squirrel hanging from him. So I'm assuming he's squirrel resistant too.
And that's a real picture, actually. Now this is basically the bigger brother to what we were just talking about. He has an adjustable spring on the inside, so you can actually adjust the sensitivity of the shroud to close it. And you can also tweak it to even close on nuisance birds, kind of like starlings, which is a non-native species that's a real nuisance these days.
All right,
And
good to know.
they seem to be in abundance everywhere.
And they are, and that leads me into kind of the next product, and that's called safflower. It's a great deterrent for blackbirds as well as squirrels. It's distasteful to squirrels, and blackbirds simply can't crack it open. But most of your small songbirds will gravitate towards it.
So
Perfect.
the smaller ones do like the
Yes,
safflower.
they certainly do. They certainly do.
Last time you were here, you brought me something that was similar to that,
Yep.
but it was tell me what
It was our bug and nut version of this little sucker. Now, and it has cranberries in it. It's got dried mealworms, peanuts, pecans. It literally has a little something for everything, from bluebirds to woodpeckers, because not all birds eat the same foods.
And I love this one here. It says pull. I like that. I like that.
It does.
I want to get this one here off the back so
Yeah.
we get a closer up look at this. I'm not sure what this is, but you know, and that's the important thing.
Well, this is another option for squirrel and pest resistant. One of the things about it is it's a 1.5-inch diameter square, so all your smaller birds can fly in and out of it and feed just fine. But it does keep out squirrels, and it does keep out starlings because they're just simply too big to get their bodies through there.
Good to know.
I like that.
I learn something every time you're here.
I can't help it.
do.
I can't help it.
This one is really good because you've seen feeders. In fact, I have one like this at home. Picture this exact same setup without the cage. It is just this.
Just the tube.
Yeah, just the tube, and it works great. But a lot of times I've seen squirrels on it,
Yes,
and
sir.
I've thought, what if there was
They
something
shake it and it all falls
around
on the
it?
ground.
Yeah,
The
and
only
that's where they
drawback-
get it.
Yeah, exactly right. But the only drawback to a feeder like that is it does inhibit some bigger birds, like we were talking about starlings, but it also includes cardinals. Those birds can't fit into a feeder like that as well. So that's why most people will have like a cage feeder for the smaller guys. And for instance, this feeder right here will accommodate your cardinals and everybody else that couldn't fit into a cage.
Perfect.
We bought one of these trees.
One of our
display
APS
stands.
systems, yes, sir.
It's called an APS?
Advanced Pole System.
Did you know that?
I
That
did
is
not
what
know
it
You learned
is?
something again.
I learned.
That's two. I didn't know that either, but we bought one of these several years ago, and I was telling you before we came on the air, I was amazed at the quality of it. Hadn't faded color-wise. It still stands straight up. This one kind of screws into the ground, and
Yes,
so
sir.
you can change it or you can alter it if you want, but it's
Exactly
it's
right.
certainly
It's an alder
top-notch.
style system that does corkscrew in the ground, so it fits into our chert, which everybody around here has clay and dirt, known as chert. So it does corkscrew right into that, but it's fully modular. You can add up to a dozen more feeders on this system if you wanted to.
Very quickly, what is the best thing to be feeding birds this time
This
of
time
year?
of year.
Just a
right.
good the general mix. I brought each one of you guys a little gift too, and this kind of has a little assortment of foods, and that kind of sums it up right there. Is that's got peanuts, pecans, fruit, sunflower chips. So you want to put out something that will accommodate every bird out there because they don't all eat the same stuff.
If you would like to get in touch with Eric and the gang at Wild Birds Unlimited, they are easy to find. All you have to do is travel north on Hixson Pike and head towards Burke's United Methodist Church. Their phone number is 847-1120. 847-1120. Wow, we like it. Hey, Eric, thanks so much
Hey, thank
for
you, sir.
joining us.
I
We hope you
appreciate
have a very Merry Christmas
You
and a
as well.
Happy New Year. You're going to
Saying,
pull on that thing
This
again?
is what I
Eric?
look like.
It's fun.
This is what I look like in the mornings, in case anyone was wondering.
And on that note, we're going to take a quick time out. We're back with more of Let's Chat right after this.